Hi and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back again. I love that. I love that. Never ceases to boggle my noggin like that people actually want to watch more than one. But today I'm going to go on about something. I'm going to go on again because of something that's pissing me off. Disclaimers at the front. These are just my thoughts and opinions. I speak on behalf of nobody else. I'm affiliated with nobody. It's just me. And also, I swear. And for anybody who's wondering, yes, this is Ian Beale with 2 tampons up his nose. Best bloody calendar ever, mate. First year without a BTS calendar in years. And I've got Ian Beale with tampons up his nose. I fucking love it. Calendar king. Go get yourself one. They do a pat noodle one as well. A pat butcher with just pot noodle hair. Anyways, that's by the by. This is a serious topic, Kerry, and get on it. Oh, also, a tangent a lot, and so if I ever miss anything out and you want the end of what my train of thought was, please leave it in the comments, and I'll because I don't script anything. I just spitball, right? It's more of a chit chat. It's not. I'm not here to teach you things. I'm here to provoke thoughts, and I am happy to discuss it with everybody in the comments. I look at all my comments and try and respond to them, unless, like if you're being rude. I'll sometimes just like that one, but usually I like and love and reply wherever, you know what I mean? Because I appreciate you being there. So I've been speaking recently about Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips quite a bit, because like I said on my first video about them, I think they are tools for the patriarchy. Them bastards, my direct opposition, are utilising these girls to fulfil an agenda, right? They are allowed in the mainstream. This is not OnlyFans content we're talking about. This is mainstream news that these girls have now been allowed to occupy, right? And they're just constantly, everybody come and shag me. Like, literally, Bonnie Blue is like, I will shag anybody. Lily Phillips is like, just come. Oh, like, I've heard the word come like more times in this past fortnight than I've heard in my whole fucking life. Lily Phillips is just a cum fiend. She's got herself a little jar that she's going to fill up with the massive amounts of cum. Oh, let me see how much cum I take. And apparently, I don't know whether these girls are saying it, but some people are saying this is female empowerment. Well, I'm sorry to fucking burst your bubble, love, but in my personal opinion, which is what this channel's all about, female empowerment is getting the offer and turning them down if you don't want them. It's like, yeah, mate, he wants to shag me. I ain't fucking shagging him. He's seen him. Do you know what I mean? These girls are fucking anything that wants to fuck them, and that is going in the news. Lily Phillips, like, literally, I've never seen anything so pathetic in all my life. I want to save that girl. I think that Lily Phillips can be saved. Bonnie Blue, mate, fucking dead course. There's something wrong in her head. Her whole attitude to this is wrong. I don't know if you've seen it. I do follow some people, Simply What the Fuck. He often has content on his channel, so you can actually view the content. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. I just talk at my phone for 20 minutes and fuck off. You know what I mean? But there are YouTubers, most YouTubers can actually splice in footage to their video. I can't do that, mate. Do not have the technical know-how. But there's this video of Bonnie Blue that I've seen a couple of times, and I think it is on Simply What the Fuck, WTF, Simply WTF, right? Where Bonnie Blue, Tia Billinger, he's outside this door with this bloke who looks like, and I'd splice this photograph in, like a photograph of the dude and a photograph, like, just so that you could say, look like, and I want to say Sloth from the Goonies. You know, the mama, that dude with the fucking, eyes like that. She's there at a door with this bloke who looks like that character, which is makeup. But this bloke manages to do it with his own head. He has a seriously malformed head. He is not a good-looking man. And Bonnie Blue stood there with him outside this door going, do you want 2 minutes with me? Or do you want to double it and pass it on to the next person? And I can't see anybody there other than him, so I don't know whether that was just bullshit. He's like, I'll have the 2 minutes. Yeah, I can actually have sex with a woman. Women won't touch me usually, well, not if they've got all their own teeth. And and he's like, I love the 2 minutes. Yeah. And then she brings him out afterwards, and she's like, did you enjoy it? And he's like, I did, yeah. You know what I mean? She's not saying, well, like your butt fugs, mate. And, she is out there by doing this, giving the impression to butt fugly men that they can shag fitties. Just for no good reason other than content. Right now, I'm going to tie this in because most of my videos do tie in, because ultimately I'm here to get rid of them bastards. That is my job, to make it make sense so that we can form a matriarchy that makes some fucking sense for the people on the planet, for the inhabitants of the planet and the planet that they stand on, can make decisions that are fair for all. At the minute, the decisions are being made by fucking wealthy, like ridiculously, infinitely wealthy psychopaths and kiddie fiddlers, mate. And I'm sorry, but as a woman, as a mother, as a fucking human being that can formulate common sense thoughts in her head, I find that fucking wrong. So a lot of my videos do tie in. I do videos on the corruption within the BBC, for example. That's quite a common theme. And just to bring forward, just lest we forget, the top sports presenter who's still working, who twacked a 10-year-old fucking child on multiple occasions, still not been brought to justice, still being paid, still a top sports presenter. That's by the by. That's something that a common theme that I ain't letting go. Right, but I've done a couple of videos on this chap. Let's call him Amin, because that's what he's told me his name was. This Algerian dude. So I've done a couple of videos where I've shared the conversations that I've had with that man. Recently, well, day before yesterday, I found a function on Facebook called Restrict, and I ain't heard from him again. But up until that point, on that day, that was my day of enough, right? I was on an experiment with this man because I do not like blocking people. I've got 2 people blocked. That's people who were literally bombarding me with personal insults because I weren't interested and they didn't have fucking. So I blocked them because they were coming at me, but just insulting me, and it's like, no, you're gone. Other than that, I have a thing against blocking because it's too easy and it stops us being able to communicate with each other, and we need to be able to communicate with each other because we won't get through this and we won't put this right unless we formulate plans. Formulate plans makes it sound nefarious. No, that's their job. They're the ones who conspire, genuinely conspire, get together in secret and make decisions to fuck us all over. Call me a conspiracy theorist, mate. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's seen as an insult, and literally it is a compliment. Like, literally, too few of us actually utilize independent thought. We just believe what we're told by the media. At the minute, we're calling for an independent inquiry into the grooming gang scandal that happened way back when, because the TV is telling us that that's what we're meant to be following now. Never mind that Keir Starmer let fucking Jimmy Savile go. Never mind that Jimmy Savile was Chuck's best friend. Never mind the white paedophiles in the country, the elite paedophiles, them bastards. Never mind them, let's paint it on the brown people. But let's get back to the brown man. Now, this Amin, not the first Algerian fella. Did I say he was from Algeria? He's Algerian, right? Now, he can't speak English, right? He was Google translating our whole conversation from the get-go. And I was on a personal quest to get him to block me, because usually that's what happens. You get a pervert, you send them something that they don't like the look of, they're like, you're sick, and they block you. And, you know, like, I am blocked by many, many, many people, most of which I have absolutely zero awareness of, but I live in a bubble anyway, so, you know, I don't notice these things because I don't reach out and talk to people anyway. So I was on, at first I was laugh reacting to everything that he sent, just laugh reacting. That didn't work. He didn't get it. He didn't understand laughter, right? And he's just coming in, just thumbs up, hello, hello, hi, hello. So after he weren't responding to the laugh react thing, I just started spamming him with a big blue fuck off. Spam, 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 spam. That weren't working either. So the other day, I ain't proud of myself. I went to a dog place, mate. I fucking thought, if you can't beat them, join them. So he's like constantly, well, not constantly, but he's spammed me with photographs of his penis, right? And like one singular photograph of his penis I've seen like 4 or 5 times. Like, he don't take new photographs. It's like, I've seen this penis. I have it saved to my fucking computer. Why are you sending it again? And then he'd just go, send me a picture of your vagina, send me a picture of your thighs and belly and all this lot. Now, Bonnie Blue, Lily Phillips, they'd have done that. Oh, yeah, come on my face. Come on me. Let me take your cum. Let me drink your cum. Let me have your cum up my arse. Let me have your cum up my fanny. Like, literally. And no, mate, because I am a bit more female empowered than you are. Sorry, but I've got this remarkable capability to say no. Do you know what I mean? Don't want that. You know what I mean? Bonnie Blue, she's like, everybody, send me your sons. Send me your fucking dads. Send me your husbands. Right. And that is what the world is seeing of English women. Now, another thing that I do a lot that ties in with this, who would have known it, is scammers, right? I have a big old thing going on where I take the piss out of scammers and whatever. And this dude, and we never got down to what he was actually after, right? And the other day, he was like, send me a pic of your vagina and whatever. So I was waiting for it. I said to my son, the next time he asked for a picture, I'm going fucking ham. And I went fucking ham. This man received so many photographs of chicks with dicks. And beautiful, beautiful fellas they were. Like, you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known they'd got penises if they'd got clothes on. Absolutely beautiful female faces, full face of makeup. You know, not like your dodgy fucking Trevor who, you know, wears male pattern baldness at the age of 45, who's demanding to go in the women's restroom. Not that. Not the people who are off the back of this. Actual Taiwanese ladyboys and whatever. Yeah, and so I'm spamming him with loads of this. He come back with, do you want me to stick man in your... It's like, right, so you doesn't even matter that I don't have a vagina. And then he's going, send me a picture of your vagina, send me... So I went and... it went so fucking dark. I tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, it didn't even matter because he weren't perturbed. I went looking for fucking pictures of disease-ridden genitalia and started spamming him with them. Sent this photograph. I don't know whether it was like a transgender thing, like gender reassignment surgery. This is a photograph of a penis that was not attached to that body. Sick shit. I'm spamming him with sick shit. And as a consequence, I was having to see sick shit. So I'm like, right, he's still not getting put off. There's nothing that's going to happen. And I found this capability on Facebook that you can just restrict instead of blocking. So I still think I win. I don't know what he's saying now. I don't know how you get to that conversation again because it's just disappeared from my feed. But at least he's gone. But this Algerian man. Literally no respect for women whatsoever. Zero respect for women. So I googled. I just don't like. I had the MSN chat AP the co-pilot thing on MSN. So I asked how many Algerian refugees there were in England, and there were 33,000 Algerian people living in England. Now, if this bloke comes over on a boat and he's seen that women in England go, come on my face, come on my face. Oh my God, I'll take you, I'll take your mate, I'll take your dad, I'll take your brother, I'll take your granddad. Just everybody, give me your dick. What do you think that's gonna fucking do when he gets here? Now, I have been followed by, I don't know if they were refugees, I just know that they weren't English and they were brown-skinned men with black beards and whatever. But my friend and I were followed home from a kebab shop in Leicester city centre years ago, right? And they wouldn't leave. And so in the end, there were a group of lads walking down the road and I just went, Andy! And fucking dude's name were Andy. I'm like, what the fuck? We ended up going home with him because female empowerment. It would fit. But these geezers followed us right until we got in a taxi over the other side of Leicester. Like, literally. And it is not racist. I'm sorry, but it is not racist saying that inviting fully grown, war-aged men to live free in our country, who are then capable, who have these kind of morals. I'll go back to a story that I've shared a couple of times of this guy who was a refugee, got in a fight with this bloke in a pub or some sort of bar, could be a nightclub, and they couldn't stop it, so they all went out and locked the door and called the police. And while the Tom got in, he tortured this white guy. He'd put a broom down his throat, right? And his thing was like, well, this is the way I've been brought up. This is how people behave in my country. We don't ask them that when they come in. And personally, I think what perfect agent provocateurs when you've got a group of people who literally have no respect for the country or the people in it, for our customs. That's not racist by saying, if this Algerian man comes over here, I fully expect him to rape someone. Saw a video the other day of a guy that somebody did a citizen's arrest on this young man because he was after this, for fuck's sake, Graham, give me a minute. He was after this young lass, and he'd been to Germany as well. So these people are island hopping and just getting everything that's given out. I will leave you on one thing because my mate Graham's ringing me up, bless him. Right? Just one thing about Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue. Vaginal prolapse. Are you going to put on OnlyFans when you have a vaginal prolapse? When you have to have reconstructive surgery because you've battered it so much? Oh, babe, in a minute. Right, I've got to go. If you've got any questions, any thoughts, please leave them in the comments. If you fancy liking, sharing and subscribing, huge respect. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.